Good. Good is intentional. It has intention. It creates order and wants to move things forward. Evil is chaotic. It has no intention. It just happens. And it creates disorder and tears everything apart. And sometimes, you need a little evil to tear things apart when you are ready to rebuild, but then you can't let evil guide the ship because it will take you all down to the bottom of the sea to be dead forever. And the woke mind virus is evil, and we need to fight it with the good. And the good is intentional. The good tries to create a society that will move into the future. And all these people that are locked into the woke mind virus, that is an unintentional thing. They, have the septum rings, which are just so violent, and all the tattoos and the hair because they want attention, because they feel, they are in a horrible psychological, emotional, painful state. So, and they don't fit in because they hurt so bad that they can't do, not all of us have different quirks and kinks and problems, and none of us are psychologically right, but most of us can fake it enough to mimic the norm and be a contributing part of society. But they are so messed up and so full of pain that they do their hair and the ring and just to say, pay attention to me, look at me, help me, I'm desperate. And they're so desperate and so full of pain that you can't even help them. Because if you try to help them, they'll scream about that because that human connection, that's real scares them even more. They are totally outside of society, and they're like people with a serious physical disease that we don't know how to cure, and we just have to watch them die and go on and do our work and keep the rest of humanity going forward so we don't all die. And we can't let ourselves catch it, and it's terrible, and it's as bad as smallpox or any of the other things that we've had in the past. And one insidious component is people often don't see it as something like smallpox because, our whole aversion towards mental disorders, but it is a huge, huge mental disorder. And if it gains prominence, it will destroy the whole thing. And we need to start pushing it away. We need to get off and what opened up this Pandora's box was gay marriage, was saying gay marriage is the same as heterosexual marriage. Instead of saying, listen, we know you guys have a problem and you don't understand the heterosexual relationship, which humans were meant to do to propagate the species and also so we can learn from opposites and that makes us grow. But you have this relationship that's substandard, but that's the best you can do. And that's all right. And that's where it belongs. But when you rise it up to the level of heterosexuality, what you really do is bring heterosexuality down to its level and no longer value the beauty of projecting the human species into the future and, appreciating the magnitude of that. It takes all that away. And once we did that, we opened up the door to so many. And I was for it because I have gay friends and I like, and I didn't realize that we were opening up a Pandora's box, but we have, and we're going to have to close the lid back or we're not going to make it.